Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Devon Terrell, and today, in this Help Me Devon tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to get the best auto-tune settings. Let's get right to it. Okay, so right now I'm going to play you a little bit of a song with the vocal auto-tune, not mixed or anything like that, so you can get an idea of the vocal. Now, don't be alarmed. This guy is saying absolutely nothing. It's literally a scat to get the melody. And I felt like that was the best way and the rawest way to show you the auto-tune with something that is effortless, someone that's not even trying to sing into it. Listen closely. Okay, you heard the vocal. You cannot make out a word that is being said, and that's fine. That's scatting. That's how you usually develop the melody. I'd highly suggest that writing process for anyone. Get the melody first, then write your lyrics. That's a whole nother tutorial. Okay, now, here's the mystery being buffed right here, the myth. I'm gonna bust the myth. A lot of people are used to using this traditional auto-tune, and I'm gonna show you. It's this one right here, the auto-tune 8 or 7 or whatever it is, this full-length auto-tune. Personally, guys, I do not like this plugin. I am not a fan of this auto-tune plugin. It takes a lot on my CPU. There are a lot of knobs that I'm sure you see and can be confusing to some. And I just don't like the sound of it. For some reason, the overall sound of this plugin bothers me. I'm not a fan of this plugin at all. What I like to use is this super secret plugin that a lot of people don't even know that they have in their arsenal because it comes with the bundle with the autotune, is the autotune EFX. Now, the reason why I like this plugin is, one, it takes up less CPU power. Two, there are less knobs and it's more simplistic in its interface. And three, another big reason is because one time I seen a YouTube video of T-Pain years ago, and he had his auto-tune in the background. I guess maybe he didn't see it, and I noticed this one instead of the other one. So it got me to thinking, let me try this one out, and I tried it, and I love this plugin so much more. It's so dope. Even if you're just trying to tweak a vocal just a little bit, just to correct vocals just a little bit instead of getting that full-on rap sound, you could do either one. Let's get to my settings. Okay, so these are my settings. So first and foremost, I have it on voice type. These are the two things that you really got to look for. You got to look for the key, three things you got to look for. You got to look for the key of the song, obvious. You got to look for the voice type and the retune speed. That's it. That's the only three things that you are trying to accomplish or trying to figure out with this particular auto-tune. Nothing else. Doesn't that sound amazing? So for me personally, the setting I always go with for my voice type is baritone. I like the sound of this. Even when the vocals aren't a baritone, for some reason, the tone of the vocal and the way the auto-tune attacks the vocal just sounds better to me. Why? I don't know, but that's what I like as far as that sound. Listen close. Cool. Now, sometimes the alto does sound pretty cool, which I did notice that the alto sounded pretty cool. Like I said, this is an unmixed vocal, so it would take me a lot of tweaking just to see which one I would use. But it's always usually between that bass and that alto tenor. It's guarantee you, a lot of you are like, I didn't even hear a difference. But it's a feeling. That's what you're looking for. It's just a feeling. Moving on. Next thing that I pick is my retune speed. Now, if you're looking for those like Uzi type vocals or those Juice WRLD type vocals, you're gonna crank this a little more than average. Now, if you're just trying to correct an R&B singer, you're gonna back this thing up. When I'm doing R&B vocals and stuff like that, I like to back this up to about a 25, okay? So if I'm not looking for that real like modern day rap kind of auto-tune-ish, slimy kind of auto-tune effect, I usually slide this back to 25. If I am trying to get that real auto-tune rap kind of vocal, then I'll move it to about an 8. Listen to this closely. This is more of an R&B tone on it. Now I like it. It sounds clean. It's not too heavy. You still hear it nonetheless. Of course, it's very prevalent in the mix, but it's not as thick as opposed to me doing it this way. Let's do it to a 5. Cool. So obviously that's heavier. So 25 is like what I like to go for like people that are singers, and then 5 to 8 is what I usually like to use for people that are like want that more of that rap vocal. Now also I strategically place my auto-tune at the beginning of my vocal chain. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you look right here. I like to put it right there, and the reason is because I like as soon as the vocal to come in, that is the sound of the vocal. I want it to be cleaned. I want it to be pitch corrected before it hits any compression or anything like that. I just like it to be attacked and nice and tucked and corrected. Okay, last thing I want to show you guys, and this is more of a bonus, is I'm going to show you how to always get the key of your auto-tune, the correct key. Because I notice sometimes when people send me vocals, I notice that their vocals are not in the right key. And it's troublesome. And a lot of people don't even realize that sometimes that your vocals are not in the right key. But this is something that you have to train your ears for. I'm going to teach you a quick way of how to do that. Warning, you have to be somewhat musically inclined to pull this off, by the way. But you're doing music, so I'm going to assume you're musically inclined. Okay, so the way I like to do it is, and this is actually a kind of a fun technique. I'm going to show you right here. Pull up a piano on your phone, right? A piano in your phone, or you could pull up a piano in your plugin, in your DAW, like this one. One sec. In Pro Tools, it comes with stock plugins like a Mini Grand. This is a stock plugin. Now, most of your DAWs that you're working with has some type of stock plugin, I guarantee you. So the trick is this. You want to play your song, and as you're playing your song, you're going to click around in this keyboard. And as you click around on this keyboard, let's turn all of this off. As you click around on your keyboard, you're going to highlight which note on the auto-tune sounded correct. I'm just going to show you. So check this out. So let's do it on my phone first. Actually, let's do it on the computer first. So let's do it on this piano right here. So watch this. Okay, so that note sounds correct to me. So guess what? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click C. That's the note that matched. Next note. That note doesn't sound correct to me. So I'm moving on to the next note. I like that note. Hit it. D. Next. I like that note. Hit it. You're getting what I'm doing, right? Let's keep going. Don't like that note. That note sounds good. Next. No good. Don't like that note. Next. I like that note. Next. Obviously, no. What doesn't sound good is probably not the note. You understand me? Next. That note. Next. Not that note. That note. Okay, now this is the key of my auto-tune. And if we play it back. I got the key to my auto-tune perfect because I know that every note that I hit was the correct one. That's how you get the key to your auto-tune. And like I said before, like I pulled out my phone, if for some reason, some DAW that you're using doesn't have the keyboard or the piano, guess what? you can use this bad boy right here. Literally, I could just hit the notes and figure out what key matches what. And it's a really cool nifty trick just to pull out on someone. Like, for instance, if you're in a session and you're working and you're like, gotta find the key. Boom, just be like, oh, give me 1 second. C, D, D sharp, etc. That's how you work that thing and get that whole thing in key. So that was my tutorial. Very quick, very simple on auto-tune settings and how to get the best settings. Super secret. If a lot of people weren't using the auto-tune effects, give it a try. Make your life a lot easier. Make sure you follow us on the Instagram. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next. Make sure you download the mixing template that I have for you guys. It's super dope, the recording mixing template. You'll love this template, I guarantee you. Until next time, you guys.